Hello guys, what is up? It is me, your boy, Nick, Spooky Noodles, Nicholas Gray, if you know me by my author name. So I just got done, well, this morning, I guess, or this afternoon. I don't really know what time I did it, but I did a book mail video, and this is not the book I did it for, but I did it for these two books. Boom, Below and Along the Path of Torment. But, I have more books, and I knew I was going to get more books. I think I even said it in the video that I was going to get more books, but here we are with more books. Basically, this is what happened. Well, I'm not going to tell you the whole story, but I had books going to a different address that I kind of lived at for a little while, basically, long story short, I moved somewhere else, and now all those books are still going to that address. I asked people, some people, not a lot, because I know some people just, there's no way they could possibly, they already shipped it out, but some people that I tried to get ahead of time, like some people who didn't ship it out yet, I was like, can you switch the address? And most of the time, well, the two times I did ask, they said that it was too late. So I had to wait to get these packages, but my mom went over there and got the packages and gave them to me today. So I have packages, or books, and I have 3 books here today, and I'm really excited to show you some of this. I also got some swag, so yeah. So first we're going to start with Matt Shaw, and the book I got from Matt Shaw is From the Flames. I kind of got this for the cover, to be honest with you. Now, I think this is 3 short, or novelettes, maybe. Or 4, maybe. I'm not really sure. Let me check. But they all have to do with this certain, So it says, contains a man with no face, a man with no home, the man with no soul, the man with no future. And he isn't the award-winning filmmaker of Monster Next Door, They Came from the Sky, I Saw Them, and Box. And Matt Shaw is the published author of over 200 books. His work has been translated into German, Korean, Japanese, and Polish. And it even has here, Horror's Darkest Imagination. And then it says publications.co.uk. And then a bunch of www in the beginning. So, From the Flames, I don't know if there's a synopsis here, but it says limited edition. This book is limited to just 20 copies. Guess what copy I am? This is copy number 20, and it has a signature. Ain't that cool? So I don't know if there's anything left of this book, because I'm not sure if there's only 20 copies in existence, apparently. So, I don't know if there's any more copies of this book available. I got this on Etsy, so if you want to purchase this book, you're going to have to go there. And I'm about to tip my laptop a little bit because there's this beaming light above me, and I don't want it to see what I mean. So, I'm trying to cover it up with my big fat head, but, yeah. But From the Flames. And like I said, it contained those stories. And I don't think there is a synopsis here for any of these. So I guess you're going to have to go and check it out for yourself. Let me check if there's... I don't believe... So part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. And they're all chapters. They basically form one book. And then there's an epilogue called The Watching Eyes. So part 1, The Man with No Face. And here is the typography, or not typography, here's the font for the book. It's pretty well spaced out. So this is probably going to be a really quick read for me. This book comes in at, I think 166 pages. And, yeah. I haven't actually read any of Matt Shaw's work yet. I do have a few on ebook, such as oh man, I'm forgetting. Shark Week, which is actually a really good premise. And I had to buy it because the premise just sounded amazing. So, yeah, I bought that. And then there was one about an island or something. I don't remember. And then I also have Love Life, I think it's called, which is paperback. I have that over at the other house. So, yeah. I have a few Matt Shaw stuff, but this is my first signed edition by him. And it's From the Flames by Matt Shaw. All right, so next we have another signed copy. And you're actually going to see a trend here because all 3 books I got today are signed copies. So the signed copy I have here is from Perpetual Motion Machine Publishing. Try to say that 3 times fast. And it's Stand Alone by Paul Michael Anderson. Now, I've heard this name before, but I don't know where. And when I look at the books that he's written previously, it still leaves me questioning where I've heard this name before. So I'm not sure if there's another guy with a pseudonym or if he's written other things that I know of or whatnot. I don't know. But, yeah. Since there was no synopsis for the last book, I didn't read it, obviously. This one does have a synopsis, though, so I'm going to read it for you guys. But before I do, I wanted to show you how mine is signed. Mine has the sticker right here. It's one of those signing plates, you know. It says membership card, and it has his signature, which, well, I'm not going to pretend like I can read that, but hopefully that says Paul Michael Anderson. But anyways, this book is, the other things he's wrote, really, Nick? The other things that he's written are is that right? Things that he writes, other books by him are Bones Are Made to Be Broken, and these are short stories, or just stories it says here. I Can Give You Life, which I'm guessing is a novel or a novella, and How We Broke, and this is written with Bracken McLeod. And, wait a minute. Is this not what I think it is? Copyright 2020, Paul Michael Anderson. The One Thing I Wished for You, previously published in Unnerving number 3. That confuses me because it sounds like this is going to be a short story collection, but I don't think it is. I should have done research. Interpretation. So is this a short story collection or is this a novel? Let me check. I'm going to skip through this first story or first chapter and see what it is. Okay, it's a novel. Okay, I thought it was, but this really kind of confused me. See, because it has like stuff like the first part, I guess, is, you know, it has like coda. I don't know. I'm really confused here. I'm just gonna read the synopsis, and hopefully that will explain what this is. I'm pretty. I thought this was a novel. I could be wrong though, and this could be a short story collection, but I'm pretty sure this is a novel. So let me read the synopsis. Maybe that will clear things up here. I'm sorry, I did not do any research before I talked about it. I saw this for $3. Well, not for $3. I made a bid for $3. Didn't think I was gonna win, and then I won $3 plus like $3 shipping. Came out to like $6. So I'm very surprised I even won this. But I was on the prowl for signed products that were horror, and I just happened to come across this one, and it was very cheap, and it had a little bit of time left. I made a bid and didn't think I was going to win, didn't even check on it, and I won. So, yeah, here we go. Here's the synopsis. They are killers. They are monsters. They are evil. They stalk through summer camps, abandoned hospitals, rundown schools, and isolated houses, hunting anyone foolish enough to visit these places, leaving behind carnage, terror, death, and destruction. Sometimes there are survivors, always there is blood. And they do it to protect and preserve all of existence across the multiverse. But now, they are the ones being stalked and hunted. And life as we know it hangs in the balance unless they figure out a way to survive. That is Standalone by Paul Michael Anderson. and that doesn't really clear things up either, but it sounds like it's a multiverse type serial killer going around, and that sounds like a really cool premise, and that's why I originally wanted this book on Amazon. But then I kind of forgot about it, and then I saw it on eBay, made a bid, I got it. So, next book. Okay, so before I jump into the next book, I want to give you some context. So Aaron Beauregard's author of plenty of books that are great. I've only read 2 books by him. I know I held out up 2 fingers and a thumb. I mean 2. Didn't mean to. I meant 2. I've read The Slob, and I've read Diatomy. Not in that order. It's actually Diatomy and then The Slob. Aaron Beauregard is an amazing author. He was nominated for an award. He didn't win, but he was nominated. So take that as you will. I take it as he was nominated because he's amazing. But you take it as you will. So he was doing these slob sacks. And basically, if you bought a certain value, you got different things. He had like where you could just buy a signed copy of the book, or you can get a slob sack and get some extra swag. And your boy loves Aaron Beauregard. All right, there's not a lot of authors that I absolutely adore, but I can think of 4 at the top of my head that I absolutely adore. Maybe 5. Maybe 5. 5 authors I absolutely adore. I'll give them right now. Ronald Kelly, you all know that already. Daniel J. Volpe. I'm going blank. John Wayne Campanelli. Mike Duke. And then, of course, I've saved this one for last because that's the one we're talking about. Aaron Beauregard. And it's not in that order. That's not my list for my top 5 favorite authors. That's just random, except for maybe Ronald Kelly. He is definitely number 1. That's why I brought him up first. But yeah, there's some authors that I purchase, and I hope that I'm going to like, so I buy all their bibliography, and if I don't like their books, then I sell them. I kind of wheel and deal like that. But most of the time, I don't buy a lot of signed copies unless I have a really good feeling about the author, or I've read something by them that I absolutely loved, and I had to get everything by them. Aaron Beauregard is the second case, because I read Diatomy, I gave him a shot. When I read Diatomy, I absolutely loved it. I loved the concept, loved the writing, loved the gross scenes, and I just knew that he was something special. So, just like Daniel J. Volpe, I read Billy Silver, and then I read a short story by him, which is going to be in Gorefest, if it's not already out now. Yeah, I have a good feeling about Daniel J. Volpe. I have a good feeling about Aaron Beauregard. John Wayne Campanelli, I had a good feeling about after I read forgetting the name of the book. Sinkhole. That's it. Sinkhole by John Wayne Campanelli. Even though Sinkhole was like 4 stars for me, it was really good. And I knew I knew I wasn't reading his best work, I knew this was like the first audiobook he narrated, And so even though I already own a few books by him because I liked his bookmarks and I wanted to support him because he seemed like a chill dude, I went and got his audiobook. I listened to it and I adored it. Even though I only gave it 4 stars. I mean, 4 stars is great already. I don't know why I'm even defending it, but 4 stars is a good rating. I liked it. Sinkhole was great. I had a good feeling about him though, and I went and bought all his books, and yeah, I read it, and I read Scummer, Death Packs, and Left Hand Paths. Absolutely love John Wayne Campanelli. But basically what I'm saying is, I find these authors, like Mike Duke, is another one. I didn't get into him very deep, but I've read Low. No, I haven't read Low. I read I'm forgetting names of books. I'm going off. I'm getting distracted here. I'm going really off course here, but basically what I'm trying to say is when I get a good feeling about an author after I read one book and I get all their books signed, you know they're going to be good. They're good. So I don't usually, this is what I'm really trying to get to. I don't usually buy sequels. I don't like series, I don't like trilogies. I don't like series. I don't like sequels. I feel like if you want, sorry, I'm spitting everywhere. If you want to write a book, I say write it and don't stop until you're done and you feel like you've been done. You feel like the story's over. There's nothing else to write. Now, sometimes it doesn't work like that. Sometimes you write one book and then you are, all of a sudden you get like possessed by the writing demon and you write another book or a sequel, if you will. And I'm not sure if that's how it worked for him. I don't know if he had the idea for the Son of the Slob prior to writing the Slob, but anyways, I don't usually like sequels. I don't like book series. I don't like trilogies. I don't like books that have sequels. But I collect everything by Aaron Beauregard because I have such a good feeling about him. And I know he's not going to leave me astray with all of his books. Like, some books may be like 3 stars, but he'll never fail me. I just have that feeling that I'm never going to read a bad book by it. Now, maybe that's not entirely, I don't want to make him nervous or anything. He's not nervous about me, but, he doesn't care what I think. But, at least I hope he doesn't. But if he does, then I don't know, I'm honored. I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting really distracted here. My medicine's wearing off, so you could tell, I think. But, I don't like series, but I bought the Slob sack, Son of the Slob. That's what I got. And, I have a really good feeling about this book. Hence why I bought it. And that's what the next book is. My bed's gross right now, so I apologize, but, The Son of the Slob, and I have this bright light, but there's The Son of the Slob by Aaron Beauregard. Yes. Now, I'm not gonna read the back to you guys. I'm gonna say that out front right now. There's no reason for me to read the back. Why, you may ask? It's a sequel! I don't want to ruin the Slob. I don't want to ruin the first book for anybody. I will read this on my own time, because I want to know what it's about, but I'm not going to read it to you guys, because I'm not going to give it away, because this will certainly give away the first book. So I'm not going to read you the synopsis. Did I say synopsis? I might have said sequel. Sequel's still in my head. But, hopefully that's okay with you guys. I hope you're cool with it. But he did sign it. Like I said, all these books are signed today. Boom. Well, not today. I mean, the books that I got in this book mail video. It says, Nick, thanks for the support. Stay clean. Aaron Beauregard. Even though, yeah, this just, oh my gosh. And here's the first part of swag I got that just fell out of the book. Let me put this book over here. So the first part of the swag I got is this sweet bookmark. I know the camera's not going to pick it up well, but it says Son of the Slob. And then on the back it says, we are disgusted by what we see. We are disgusted by what we eat. We are disgusted by who we are and by who we'll never be. And I don't know if that's lyrics to something or not, but yeah. And there's the back. I don't know what the barcode is for. I'm actually going to scan that and see what it comes out to be. It's probably the ebook version for Son of the Slob, I would think. But I could be wrong, and this just goes to his website. Or I don't know what this will do. Maybe I don't want to do it. I will do it, though, and see what the barcode does off screen. Because, well, I'm filming with my phone right now, so it's possible. Next thing, a swag I got. I know, I'm just going to move on. Got a magnet. It says Son of the Slob, Aaron Beauregard. I was tempted to get the Son of the... This is Son of the Slob. This is the Slob sack number 4, I think. And there was 5 Slob sacks. I think this is number 4. This was like $35, but I didn't get a deal per se. I sent him 2 copies of my own book signed. and he cut me a little bit of a deal. I'm not saying he did a big deal or anything like that. Just, you know, whatever the price for my books were, he cut the price off his original price, and there you go. But I was thinking about getting the Slob Sack number 3, which would have the sun, or just have the Slob, and would have swag for just the Slob. And I'm not saying just the Slob like it's just the Slob, you know. It was a really good book. And I'm surprised it didn't win an award, but yeah, it's here nor there. I don't want to be rude, but like, you know, I was really hoping my friend would win. But he didn't, and that's that. Anyways, bookmark, magnet, and keychain. That's not going to pick up on the camera. But there's Son of the Slob, and on the back you have the Slob. And then the last thing, and probably the coolest thing here, is this poster. It's laminated, and that's awesome. It says, Son of the Slob, Aaron Beauregard, and it says, Nick, stay clean, Aaron Beauregard. Very, very cool stuff. I'm very happy. All this is sweet swag, you know. This is how you do it, you know, when you're an author, you know, and you're trying to wheel and deal your books, you know. This is the new thing, you know, and I need to get ahead of this, or not ahead of it, but I need to start. Like I was saying, I need to start doing this too. Sorry, my phone decided it wanted to give me an alarm. It's 8 o'clock, and this is usually when I start getting ready for bed. Or at least I used to get ready for bed at this time. Now I'm starting to go to bed at 10, so I don't know why I still have the alarm. It just interrupts these videos. So, anyways, like I was saying before, actually, I don't remember what I was saying before. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying before. I showed this off, and then I started talking about something else. Probably should have watched the end of that last video to see where I was at. But anyways, Aaron Beauregard, super cool dude. I'm very happy with this book mail. Matt Shaw, Paul Michael Anderson, and Aaron Beauregard. And then this morning I got Chandler Morrison's A Path of, it's right here, Along the Path of Torment. And then that's Chandler Morrison. And then Below by Kev Harrison this morning. And as you know, or you don't know, I'm reading A Gift of Death by Daniel J. Volpe. I believe this cover, if I'm not mistaken, this cover was done by, well, I don't want to talk out my ass here, but I'm pretty sure it was done by Don Noble, who's my boy, to a band, Everwar. Rock On and Melt Faces. Oh, that's so cool. And then it has the name of each chapter. I can't wait to read this book more. Oh, it doesn't actually. There's gotta be a page where it tells you, like, there isn't a page that tells you who did the cover? There's not even a copy. Oh, here's the copyright page. Okay, it's on the back. It's usually in the front, so I apologize. Produced by D&T Publishing, LLC. Collected by Don Ellis Shea. Formatting by J.Z. Foster. Ooh. Corneth MS, A Gift of Death. It does not say who did the cover. That's unfortunate, but I think my friend Don Noble did the cover. I'm like almost 100% sure he did the cover. Like I'm almost like positive Don Noble did this cover, even though it doesn't really look like his work. I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Daniel J. Volpe, who or Daniel. I don't know what we don't really know each other on a first name basis like that. Well, I guess we do, but I don't know. I'm being polite. I don't want to be rude. So Daniel Volpe, you know, Mr. Volpe. I'm pretty sure that this was. It sucks that it's not on here, but I'm pretty sure my friend Don Noble did this cover. I don't know why it's so important to me right now, but Don Noble's awesome. Go to him for your I don't know why I'm beating the book up right now. I'm just slapping it. Go to Don Noble for all your cover needs. He's a good guy, and he does good prices. His stuff is probably under priced, honestly. Yeah. I really don't remember what I was talking about when I was talking about Don Noble. I was just curious about the cover. But anyways, I probably have been going on for too long now. These book mail videos are kind of long lately because I'm just talkative. I'm a chatty Cathy. But if you want a quick update on my own stuff, well, here it is. I currently have a few beta readers helping me out. Actually, only one right now. I'm going to have a second one, though, look at my stuff before I try to finish it. I just needed some help looking, but my question is to you guys, are you guys, any of you guys who have beta reader experience, like, is there anyone out there with beta reader experience that would like to help me out? Now, I'm having difficulty with a few of my stories because this is a new thing I'm going to start doing, is called outlining. I know it's crazy, but I think I need to start outlining. Before, I was like, I'm a pantser. I'm just going to write my story, and the story's going to write itself, and that's just not how it works for me. I have figured I can go very long before I hit a brick wall, and once I hit that brick wall, then I just stop. And then I've written like an 80 or a 150-page story, and it's never going to be released because I don't write an ending. So I need help. And my help is this. I need beta readers to read and give me where they, like, basically tell me where they think the story is going to go, or give me ideas of where it could go. And my beta readers will be in the acknowledgments in the book, depending on what book I set you up with. I have 3 books I'm trying to finish. They're all in my treasure chest of, books that Nick hasn't finished yet. I also have some short stories if longer books aren't your thing. I just need help, and I need experienced beta readers who aren't afraid to say it how it is, If you don't like something, tell me you don't like it. Now, I would like to do it in a friendly manner, If you want to be harsh, you can be harsh, but just remember I have feelings too. But that being said, I do want you to be critical and help me. So if any of you are interested in beta reading and you kind of have some experience with this stuff, like either you are a critical reader, like that, who knows grammar, like grammar thing, I have an editor for grammar things, and I'm gonna let you guys know that this is an early product, and I have not even gotten this edited. This is a rough draft, so there's going to be a lot of mistakes you're going to run into. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. I'm a dropout, and I did not make it far in school at all. I dropped out as a freshman. I was freshman 2 years in a row in high school, obviously, and I have a learning disability, a reading disability. I have a lot of disabilities, and I'm just not the smartest guy. But I have a dream where I want to be an author, and I'm following that dream, and I'm doing a pretty good job. I found an editor that I adore. She's amazing. I have one beta reader right now, and she's awesome. I have another beta reader that I'm gonna start with. I don't know. I like her. She's a great person. It's hard for me to trust people, you know what I'm saying? But I think I could trust her, so, and I don't mean to be rude to you if you know who you are. I'm just saying, like, I'm not, like, it's hard for me to trust people, so, and it's nothing against anybody here. I just, but I need help, and, I'm just extending my hand and hoping that someone helps me. So if you have any beta reader experience and you're a critical reader, and if you want to help me with grammar, that's cool, but I'm kind of looking for not content editing. I want you to just tell me what you think of the story. Obviously, if it has too many grammatical issues and you just can't read it because of that, I understand. I won't fault you for that. There's going to be issues with the writing. But that being said, I could really use some help, and if you're a friend of mine and you just really want to read something, you've read something in the past by me and you just want to read more by me, just got to be critical, you know. You got to help me out because I really don't know what I'm doing here. Just to give you some insight, I have 3 stories. I have Space Waste, I have Triad, and I have Symbiotic. Okay, so I will flash the covers on the screen here. So, Space Waste, maybe it will be right here. I hope I have time for editing. But Space Waste is a sci-fi horror book. It's gonna be really awesome. I have already written. I keep saying written today. I was writing some good scenes in there. There's this one really good scene with this creature. I even have some. I'll share with you guys some of the interior art for some of the, like, Space Waste has interior art. Well, one interior art, because I originally had a cover made for it, and then I decided to go with something else for the cover. So I will, but the cover's right here, so you probably can see the cover right there. If you're interested in reading Space Waste, let me know. Space Waste is, I don't know how long it is. It's got to be around 60 to 80 pages. I can't remember at the moment how long it is, but it's a science fiction horror story. It kind of leans more on the horror aspect of things, but it is sci-fi. So if you're interested in a sci-fi horror story, let me know. I could really use some help with beta reading that story, but that's not like the main story I really need help with. In fact, the next one I'm going to talk about is also not the main story I need help with. It's the last and final story I'm going to talk about that needs the most help. But Space Waste is a big one. It's a baby of mine. It's like I hope that it can get. It's gonna probably be a novella. I just don't know really where I'm going with it. I'm not setting it up very well because I didn't outline. And yeah, so if you want to help me with Space Waste, let me know in the comments. Next book we have is Triad, like I said before. Triad has nothing to do with anything from the Mongolian thing over in another country. I know Triad is got another definition to it, but Triad for me, and I might not even be saying it right, it could be Triad or whatever, but I'm pretty sure you say Triad. I could be wrong, but it basically means a pairing of 3, or pairing? I don't know. 3 things coming together to form one entity or one thing. I don't know. I'm not a freaking Webster's dictionary. But Triad. It's a group of 3. And basically that's what our ghost hunter crew is. They call themselves Triad. And they go into a haunted asylum, which is based on a asylum here in Michigan, but I call it something different. And you will get what homage or whatever the word is. You'll see what I'm referencing with the name of the asylum. I'm not going to give it away because it's one of those things that I want people to read the book and be like, oh yeah, you know. So yeah, or it might go over some people's heads. I don't know. It depends if you've seen the movie, and I won't get into it because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. It's just for my beta readers. And again, if you beta read for me, you will be in the acknowledgments or even the dedication. I'm not sure. Dedications are really special to me, and so are acknowledgments. So, but I will put you in the acknowledgments if you help me beta read. Triad is a paranormal story, whereas Space Waste was sci-fi horror. This is a paranormal horror story, and I'm gonna say this up front: paranormal things aren't my thing. I'm not a big paranormal guy. I don't believe in ghosts. So if you are a believer of ghosts and you know a lot about ghosts, and paranormal things are your thing, definitely check this book out. Like I said, Triad is another one of my babies. It's at 80 pages, and I kind of hit a wall and got bored with it. Not bored per se. I'm not a big fan of paranormal stories. My goal was to make it an extreme horror paranormal story, but I am failing at that. So I'm either going to reel it back and just make it a paranormal horror story, kind of like Darcy Coates, or I'm going to go all out, balls to the wall, and make it extreme as fuck. So it's one of the two. And I could use your help if you want to beta read that one. And then lastly, we have the last book, which is the most important to me. If I had a magnum opus, this would be the magnum opus. My only beta reader, my current beta reader, I don't know if she wants to be named, so I'm not going to name her. But she is, and yes, it's a she. You can probably make your guesses, but I'm not going to give her name out. You won't know her anyways. Not saying she's a nobody. I'm just saying you probably don't know her. But yeah. So the last story is Symbiotic. My friend said that it's reminiscent to Stephen King's writing. Now, not his writing per se, but there's a lot of aspects to it that remind her of Stephen King, like giving animals human thoughts, having a meteor give powers, and there was another thing, but like a dad being a bully or something like that. So there are aspects that are like Stephen King. So if it's a coming of age horror story, is what it is. It's very reminiscent of Stephen King. I'm crazy. It's crazy that she even mentioned Stephen King, because I had two ideas, like two inspirations while writing this story. The two inspirations were, well, first of all, symbiotic, like the name of the title has to do with Venom from Spider-Man. If you know those Marvel comics, then you will know something a little bit about Venom. So that was my first inspiration. The second one was Carrie. And I kind of mushed them together and then started making my own coming-of-age story. I love coming-of-age stories. This is a near and dear to me story. This story means a lot to me, and all three of these stories mean a lot to me, but this one means the most to me. And all these stories were about to go into the recycle bin and then deleted from my computer forever, because I'm getting frustrated that I'm writing these stories and not finishing them, and then they stay on my computer collecting up room, and I can't have that. So if I can't save these stories, then they're going away forever. And so basically what I'm saying is, if you want to beta read my basically my magnum opus, Symbiotic, let me know. And yeah, that's the stories for you guys. If you want to beta read, let me know. It means a lot to me if you do. You will be in the acknowledgements. If you're the only beta reader, you might even be in the dedication. I don't know. Like I said, dedications mean a lot to me, and I don't do them all the time. Like, I don't think the Thing in the Ward... I mean, the Thing in the Ward was dedicated to cancer patients. The Gray Matter, the first collection, was dedicated to my brother. And then, Field of Fiends, I don't think I dedicated it to anyone. I think I just made a big acknowledgements. So, and then The Woman Shrouded in Flies was dedicated to Ronald Kelly, my favorite author of all time. So, it means a lot for me to put you in the dedication. So if you do a good job, really help me out, and yada yada yada, you might end up in the dedication. But for the most part, I guarantee you, if you help me beta read, you will end up in the acknowledgements. Like, that's a flat out deal. And I don't mean to say, like, ooh, if you do a good job, you'll be in the dedication. I don't want to actually, like, wiggle that in front of you. Like I said, I don't mean to be rude, but to make it to the dedication is gonna be hard. But if your help is that not detrimental, what's the opposite? If your help is that much, if your help is that, I can't think of the word. If you help a lot with the story and help me find a way to get excited for it again and write an ending to these things, because that's what all these stories are really lacking, is rising action and climaxes, and then resolutions. So yeah, if you are interested in reading or beta reading, let me go through the list. Space Waste, Triad, or Symbiotic, let me know in the comments. Just say which one you might be interested in beta reading, and send me an email at the email in the description. It means a lot to me. I'm starting to get really tired here. I'm trying to keep up the positive energy, but honestly, after my day today, I'm not really a positive person right now. I'm having trouble with these stories, and it's super hot in here because I have the fan off because I'm doing this video, and I've been talking for too long. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in beta reading. I would really appreciate it a lot, and it means the world to me. I have one beta reader and then one possible beta reader, so they're actually pretty excited to beta read for me, so I'm excited for them too. And then my current beta reader, I'm not going to say her name, but she's doing an amazing job. She always does, because she's been beta reading for me ever since my first editor. She's been with me all the way, and she never ever says no. I mean, she doesn't like it when I do anything bad with animals, but we'll see where she ends up with this book. Now, she'll tell me if she don't like it or not, but that's not really what I'm looking for. She knows what I'm looking for. She's gonna tell me what she thinks, and she's gonna tell me if something is a bad idea or not, and yada yada yada. So we'll see what she thinks. Basically what I'm saying is, if you want to beta read any of these stories, I'm going to flash them all on the screen right now. If you want to beta read any of these stories, let me know. There's going to be a lot of editing, but yeah. So I'm going to end the video now. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a spooky night. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. I think I just said something other than video, but yeah. Peace out, guys. What you doing, Lou? What you doing, Lou? Huh? She's like, "You sweaty, I shall lick you, because I'm weird." Are you a weirdo, Lula? Are you a weirdo? You a weirdo? She's a weirdo. Big weirdo over here.